Okay, good morning. Vlogmas day 5. I have to work today, but I'm going to make some food before I head off. I got a lot to do tomorrow, but painting's gonna happen. I still haven't done any, but we had company over on Saturday. Huge hit. Didn't vlog. I left behind a lot of liquor. It was really, I consider it to be a really great success. We made moose roast in the slow cooker. Gravy, awesome. Yorkshire pudding, forgot to put an egg in the batter because I was doing 5 things at once because everyone's like, do you want help? And I'm like, no, I'm good. Next time I'm gonna be like, can you just like make the gravy? Because the Yorkshire pudding basically came out as dough chunks and they were like this thin. So, but otherwise really good. We talked about the doors a little bit. They need to be sanded down, so that's just a little bit more of a mess, but I want the paint to stick to the door. I want it to be this, well, this is one coat. I want it to be this dark, and then I can move on to my kitchen, and then do these door here, kitchen, and then finally move upstairs. Yeah, I have a really tall hallway, but I think because we're gonna paint the ceiling white, because it's not really white anymore, we're gonna get long pole rollers. And I don't know, the idea of standing on a tall ladder at the top of a flight of stairs terrifies me. But I'm gonna try my best to be smart about it. I'm going Christmas shopping tomorrow. So excited. I can't go to the dog park. It's too cold. It's, well, like Rogue wouldn't mind going, but oh, I'm on my phone right now. It's like, with the wind chill, like -27. It's pretty cold. So I haven't been able to go. I kind of just like walk them to the mailbox and back. Still waiting on my passport, still waiting on my IPSI. My IPSI went to my parents' house, which I'm frustrated about because if I didn't know the people that lived at my old address, I would have lost a subscription bag. Yeah, I'm just gonna make food this afternoon. Maybe I'll do some cleaning before I go to work, but I'm not gonna, I don't want to paint and then go to work. I don't see that happening. Nothing really new. I've been going to hot yoga for about a month now. It's been okay. Holiday train, Our friend did stick around because he was in his car with his kids. So they stuck around, and the train ended up being a little over an hour late. But we were just disappointed. I didn't want to sound bitter or anything. Obviously the holiday train is still really important. We did go support the food bank. That was kind of the whole, well, trains, but the whole point was the food bank because it's crazy busy this time of year, and they have all these volunteers now, but then in January and February it just kind of like plummets, and they still need people and donations. So I'm gonna make rice. I'll cut to, I think he sent us photos. I'll cut to the photos of the holiday train that he took. And I'll show you what I've got going on for food. So I got a wok as a bridal shower gift. Really nice. I'm going to make stir fry. That's oil. Oil and sesame oil and sesame seeds. That's what makes it for me. I don't put soy sauce in my stir fry. I'm experimenting with sauce. This is just something I got at the grocery store. I put red chili flakes in the last one, and it was inedible. It was too spicy. So I'm going to do it just sauce and then just the oil for frying like the carrots and stuff. So I got vegetables going on, peppers, and I'm going to kick start my rice cooker, which I use almost all the time. I'm going to throw some chicken in there. Probably only one, because that's too much meat, I think. So I'll like use one and then throw the other breast into the fridge so I can make, I don't know, like something else. Ugh, Rogue, you gotta come inside soon. Got into a bit of trouble before. Yep, I'll check back when I got this all started going. Addicted to lore. I'm binge listening to all the episodes. Some of them are like actual history. They're about real people, real places. Like some of them are about like a lot of them are about American sites and American people, but some are not. And then some are about like cryptozoology or supernatural things. And I just love every bit of it because even if you can't substantiate the Jersey Devil with, I'm sure they've tried. I just kind of saw like one X-Files episode on it this time, one time, but there's all these sightings and anecdote, and that's still really like puts a good human perspective on things that are so incredibly unnatural. So I really like that. And Hello from the Magic Tavern is still coming out with new episodes too. Yeah. I'm cooking and listening to lore. If anyone doesn't wash their rice, you should definitely consider doing it. Cold water only. And yeah, it just makes it taste way less starchy. Also, I used to work in a grocery store in high school, and I can tell you wash all your vegetables, guaranteed. Because even if they're organic, they got to your grocery store on a truck or in a box or something. So, yeah, just do yourself a favor. Especially if it's something like a pepper, where you're going to be eating the skin. Because it definitely came into contact with something. I don't know if you've ever seen another customer knock stuff on the floor and just leave it there. We actually had a lady at the grocery store I worked at. She slipped on an apricot and like hurt her neck and sued the store. Good times. Okay, so I'm almost ready to go to work. I made that stir fry. It was too spicy the first time because of the red chili pepper flakes, but I didn't add any this time and it's still pretty spicy. So I'm going to offer it up. I don't have a problem with that. Barrett's got acid reflux. It's just like, I would assume pretty painful, even with antacids, to eat spicy food. So I'm going to offer it up. There's a very likely chance, though, that I'm just going to make him a bunch of ribs tomorrow so that he can eat those over the week. Because I'll make them in the slow cooker and then smother them with barbecue sauce and broil them. So it's like they're barbecued because nobody wants to barbecue when it's minus 27 outside. Nobody. Yeah. And those can last him for a couple of days. So he's not just like sadly eating cereal and chips and stuff for dinner. Because, like, I don't want to buy him, like, 7 frozen pizzas because that's what a bachelor eats, not a married. Eventually, I will start working a schedule more akin to his. This is really appropriate now, though, because Raven is still only 6 months old. And it's considered bunyaks right here. It's considered inappropriate, not borderline cruel, although it is when they're younger, to leave them in a crate for more than 8 hours. And between my schedule and Bear's work schedule, she's only alone for at most 3 hours. And Rogue, we just let her wander around the house because she's good. She mostly just chills on the couch and watches people out the window. But soon Raven is going to be old enough to be left on her own in the crate for a little longer. I don't trust her to be around the house just because she gets into everything. Her getting into paint was, it definitely was my fault, but I went upstairs and brushed my teeth and came back downstairs. That's all I did. He's crazy. Crazy. Bunyak, which is Polish for crazy. Yeah. I'm sure she'll be good. We do some like practice runs over Christmas where we'll just leave her out of the crate, go run like one errand, and then come back and see how she does. But, yeah. Okay, so I've got like 10 loads of laundry waiting for me to haul upstairs, and then Raven and I are quickly going to run to the mailbox, and then I'm going to head up for work. Come on. Raven, really? Really? You're the worst. I really don't think it could be colder. I really don't. God, I feel like just every time I go to the mailbox, all I have to do is talk about is Inquisition. I've played a little. Honestly, it's been just kind of chores and home renovations on my days off. I just want to get like all our new furniture set up so that we can have something resembling a decorated Christmas. Everybody's got wreaths on their doors, and mine are still sitting in a box in my garage. But I have Skyhold set up. Fuck. Well, it's not too bad. Because of university, this is my first Christmas where I'm not living with my parents. I've been together with Barrett for a very long time, but I kept living with them because it was so much closer to school. It was like, it shaved an hour off my commute every single day. It just didn't make sense to move out. But now that I have, I just think we're doing okay. I'm not being 100% serious. Almost all of my Christmas decorations are mugs. Woo, home from work. I have 2 days off now. I'm tempted to like throw today's footage in with tomorrow's, but you know what? Sometimes I just do laundry and cook before I go to work. I don't go out and do something interesting every single day. I'm a homebody. I'm sorry, but that's why I have pets, so. This shift was awesome. I always end my shift by driving my coworker home, but whatever. She's fucking hilarious, so. Yeah, looks like Barrett had banana loaf for dinner. Didn't eat the stir fry I made. It's still in the fridge. It was probably really spicy. He said like bad acid reflux flashbacks from the last time we ate it. So that's probably what I'm gonna call this vlog, since I didn't really do much of anything else. I'm sure as shit not gonna call it I did laundry and then went to work. Although, did you see my neighbor's super cute Christmas decorations, the Grinch thing? Oh, I saw that on Facebook and I thought about it. I'll see what I've got for Christmas decorations. Probably not a lot. Like a wreath and like some super old hand-me-down Christmas lights, which I only took to like make my parents feel good, but like they're glass and they're like this big, like they're about as old as I am. I don't think they work. So, anyway. Since I don't work tomorrow, I'm going to stay up just for a little bit. Ugh, last time I ended up beating Fair and Fall Rito, and that was just unnecessary. But I'm going to listen to some lore, because I didn't get to finish the episode I was listening to last, because I had to leave. I liked my stir fry. It was good. I liked it. So my parents made this. Oh, you can't see this fucking backwards. Oh, shit. They made white wine. And this one wasn't opened, but like some messed up the cork. This is the red wine. It's Merlot and a Chardonnay. They made it for our wedding. Do you recognize the label? From my vlog, wedding photos, yeah. I go to the dog park with Larissa, but before I go to my parents' house. And I look at a picture drawn by a friend. That's like our official logo of our wedding. It was on our invitations, and he put it on that photo of us. Well, not photo, like the fantasy drawing. It's not out, because it was in my living room. It's in a bin with a bunch of stuff, because I don't want to get paint on it. Yeah, it's also on our wine bottles. On our wedding album, but it made enough appearances to be like, we had a theme, a solid theme. If there's anything I want our wedding to be remembered for, honestly, the invitations were really good. Would be our funny speeches. I spent almost a full year writing mine. And our photographers they've been in the business for about 12 years, and they said that ours were the funniest they've ever heard, which is something that's nice to hear. That's what you want to be known for. Because we were supposed to have friends sing and play guitar, and like that didn't work out, so I had to find something else to be remembered just for being unique, and I think we nailed it. Anyway, yeah, I need to do my nails, but that can wait for tomorrow. Planning on staying up super late. Barrett's lunch is made. And yeah. Lore. Maybe I'll find a recipe to make, because I've got some ideas of what to make for dinner tomorrow. It's probably gonna be ribs. I've got some deer sausage thawed that I need to cook, so I might make pierogies as well, and just like, I don't know, like I have all this fucking meat. Like people just came over on Saturday. My parents brought liquor, and then his parents brought meat. So, my freezer's full. I want to keep the deep freeze empty just so that it's not too full when we do get the deer. I really just don't want to waste any of it, you know? So, anyway, I'm going to take off my jacket, sit down, have a glass of homemade Chardonnay. I honestly don't know what percentage it is, because homemade doesn't need to have the proof percentage on it. That's why you can't fucking serve it at weddings. We were going to, and they were like, we don't know what the proof is. It's also like a corkage thing. But we just ended up giving it away at the gift opening, which was fucking hilarious. Everybody's just like skulking around hungover. My sister didn't even wear shoes. She just like got out of the car and was like, I forgot to wear shoes. I'm in my socks. And then just like threw up in the driveway. So no one was like really, really thrilled about the wine at the time. But I'm sure later on they were. Okay, so I think I've got enough footage for a decent vlog. I will check in the morning when I'm heading out to do errands. Good night.